Repressive Thoughts asks, do you laugh at yourself when you upload a video because of your faces? These faces? No, generally not. I know that I have some pretty funny faces, but that's usually what the mirror's for. Repressive Thoughts asks, what are your favorite music genres? And tell me your favorite artists from them, please. Probably, if I had to hone it, basically usually I go, what genres do I not like? But if I had to pick 3 genres that I like, it'd probably be pop, rap, and techno. There's a lot of great rock songs out there, yes. A lot of good metal. What else? Good alt, good soft. Good Latin. There's a lot of other ones, but I think if I had, there's most of my favorite songs are one of those 3. And tell me your favorite artists from them. Okay, rap would be people like Eminem, Ludacris, T.I. Techno would be September, ATB. There's a ton of them. Paul Oakenfold, is that how you pronounce it? Bunch of other ones. DJ Jurgen, Yanu, whatever her name is. Lots of them. And then pop, okay, there'd be, God, no, that one's large. God, we could go old or new. We got Seal, we got Lady Gaga. Okay. First of all, let me say with Lady Gaga, they overplay her stuff beyond all else. But they're still, they've overplayed Poker Face so much, I hate it at this point. Almost hate it. But for a long time I loved it. And then the Bad Romance, I haven't overheard that one yet. And I like it. I hope I don't overhear it. I want to hear it an amount, but not overhear it. Then we got some older ones again. Savage Garden, wait, that's rock. Savage Garden is pop. There's so many. Back to modern again. I don't know. Owl City is nice. God, but they're rock. God, I don't know. It's hard to. I can't think of all of them. Oh, T-Pain is a good rapper. He's one of the only people. Oh, well, Kanye West is supposed to create his own genre of music. He says that I'm so amazing that I'm going to create my. Okay, whatever. So that's what he's going for. He's going for his own genre. It's called the Kanye genre. Okay. Bullet for Life 13. Also, I'm wondering. Oops, I want to make sure I'm centered and all that. Okay. I'm wondering what is your view on the Twilight Saga, if you have a view. I think Twilight is one of those teenager super popularities that most regular people that aren't freaking out about chiseled abs aren't really going to care about. I haven't read the books. I'm not planning on reading the books. So it's... I thought there was more to the movie Titanic, which was the same sort of thing, which made it more interesting to me. The love story was still okay. I bet the love story in Twilight is okay, but I can't help but feel that it's just not going to be very interesting to me, so I haven't pursued it. Okay. Can I do an LP? Ooh, he said an LP. Nice. For Assassin's Creed 2. Yes, I can. Let's scroll down. Tails Darcy. Basically, everything before now would suck. Wait. Oops, that's not a question. Yeah, that was a response to, yeah. nikemary asks, why do you think Empire Total War has no gameplay? I had a whole big video on that. I'll just kind of try to give you a couple reasons. Gameplay, if you're watching a movie, you don't have control over what's going on, generally. There's really very few movies where you, scroll forward like one of those books that says, go to page 74 if you want to go... Okay, whatever. You're not in control, generally. And In Empire Total War, you have very little control over what goes on. Generally, if you play from the same beginnings, the same settings, and you try to do something completely different, yeah, there'll be moderate differences, and there's a randomizer in there that makes things like this country will declare a war on that country one game, but won't in the next. But it's sort of always the same thing. You're kind of stuck. You're going to see this sort of thing follow through. It's mainly that, yeah, it's a simulation. It's not a game. There's no gameplay. Mostly. You're simulating. The only gameplay, of course, is on the combat field. There's decision making which just kind of modifies the simulation. You're just changing the variables. And the gameplay does sort of exist on the combat field, but that's not enough of a dynamic to make a game interesting. It's okay, but it's not magnificent. Okay. Maxerd2 asks, ooh. Sorry about that. Everybody has to yawn now. Okay. Could you show us an overview of your room with the webcam? I could. Maxer2 asks, by the way, why is there a gap on the right side of the door behind you? You mean that door? That sliding door? That, depending on which way you tilt it on its wheels at the top, it will be either slanted one way or the other, or straight. Okay. Why is there a gap? Because it's a sliding door. Did I rake it? Is it borken? No. Is your house under construction? Nope. Okay. AlmightyElemental asks, Sidra is dying of some unknown disease that no one can identify. The only thing keeping her alive is an army of monstrous machines at the hospital. One day, she says the pain is too much, and she literally begs you to pull the plug. Do you do it? Why or why not? My hesitation would be on how much trouble would I get in, and how long, what type of future is available for her. That's sort of a weighing thing. Like, if I knew I wasn't going to get in trouble, and I knew that she wasn't going to recover from this, of course, I would people are thinking, I think that pain and torture, well, mainly pain to a degree, but torture and damage and destruction is, and well, I consider torture, damage, and destruction as suffering. And suffering is below the average of what people need to experience. So if the rest of your life has more suffering than it has, what's the word? There's another word for it. The opposite of suffering. Joy? That's a terrible word. Love, I guess? I don't know what the word is. If it has more of that, and if you're sure of that, if you're absolutely sure, I think that that person should be let go, and hopefully there is an afterlife, and hopefully, etc. If I was to go to hell because of that, I would be really upset that would be a cause for going to hell, but I would follow through with not wanting to go to hell. So yeah. Okay. But it wouldn't be, I wouldn't have, of course I would be attached to her, as I am, but that wouldn't be one of the characteristics. That would not be what I would use to decide.